Hello and welcome back to Aliena's Kitchen, where today I'm going to be making some cauliflower orange chicken. This orange chicken is so delicious and it actually reminds me a lot of Panda Express because I used to be obsessed with it when I ate meat. So I love this recipe because it's the recreation of it and it's completely vegan. So let's get started. Now let's take our cauliflower and wash it and then cut it into small bite-sized pieces like this. And today I'm just using one large cauliflower head, or you can use two small ones. It's up to what your supermarket has. Let's start making our batter for our cauliflower. So today I have just 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and to that I'm going to be adding in 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, making sure I get all of it in there, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and then a teaspoon and a half of salt. And now with a fork, I'm just going to mix this all together, making sure everything is combined before I add in my water. And today I'm going to be adding in 1.5 cups of water. Just want to make sure this is all stirred together. Now over here I also have 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs, and to that I'm going to be adding in 1/2 cup of coconut flakes. This adds a really great texture to our orange chicken, and I'm just going to mix this together. And what I love about this recipe is it's pretty simple, it's pretty easy to do, and it's really fast. This recipe you can do in 30 minutes or less. Okay, now that this is all mixed together, I can start breading my chicken / cauliflower. So I'm just going to take it and put it into my wet mixture and then roll it around in my dry mixture. Now that our cauliflower is battered and I put it aside, I can start making my sauce. This sauce comes together super quickly, which I love, and you're just going to want to start with a big pan or a wok, it's up to you, and we're going to turn our element onto medium-low heat, and then we can add in all of our ingredients. So the first thing I'm going to be adding in is some freshly squeezed orange juice, and I have 1 cup of orange juice today, which is about 3 oranges. And I also have 1 teaspoon of orange zest, which I'll be adding on in, along with a sweetener. So today I have a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, but you can use any sweetener of your choice. Try to get all that good stuff. And I also have some soy sauce. I have 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And I also have 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. And our last ingredient is 2 tablespoons of water. So now I'm just going to give this a whisk all together so everything is combined. And now we're just going to cook this for 3 to 4 minutes until it gets to a nice boil. And then we can add in our cornstarch slurry. So I'm going to actually be making this on the side while this is heating up. I'll move this out of my way, give myself a little bit more space. And today I have 4 tablespoons of just room temperature water. And to that I'm going to be adding in 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And this is what helps your glaze thicken. And now with my whisk, I'm just going to whisk it all together. Now that my mixture has come to a boil, I'm actually going to turn off my heat and add in my cornstarch slurry. And I'm going to just keep stirring this because this mixture is really going to start to thicken. Make sure I get all of that in there. This mixture thickens very quickly. The one thing I've had problems with making this is you just have to make sure your mixture is hot enough before you add in your cornstarch. But you're going to want it to look like this and it's nice and thick. And the last ingredient is optional, but I think it really adds a great touch, is I've sliced up some orange slices and I'm going to be adding it in. And voila, we have our delicious glaze. Now all that we need is our cauliflower. Now let's fry our cauliflower. Today I'm frying it, but you can also bake it in the oven for a bit of a healthier option, but I will admit it doesn't get that same crispiness as deep frying it, which is why a lot of people I think fry foods, because it's delicious. But it's really up to you. Both options are really good. So now I'm just going to do a test fry, make sure my oil is hot enough, and that it is. And you really just want to cook these until they're nice and golden brown. And I do recommend, once you let it cool, trying it and making sure you like the consistency and making sure it's cooked all the way through, because every fryer is a little bit different. It's a little bit of a process frying it all, but it is so worth it. And we're on our last batch. So yay, it's almost food time. Now I have reheated my sauce back up because it's gotten a little chilly while I've been deep frying my cauliflower. But now I can add it all in and try it. So now I'm just going to add this straight to my pan and give it a good mix. But you do want to be fairly gentle with it because you don't want to break the cauliflower up. Ooh, so here we go. It looks so good. And at this point I've also turned off my heat. I'm just leaving it on the element so it stays warm. And let's cover these cauliflower. Also, as a side note, before even the glaze, they're delicious and they would be a good snack. I'm a little full. I've been snacking on them for the last 20 minutes. This looks so good. Today I also am adding on top some sliced green onions as well as some sesame seeds, and I'm giving myself a small portion so I don't eat it all and save some for my family. And now, the best part, getting to try it. I'm not the best at chopsticks, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, here we go. Oh, that looks so good. So good. So crispy. This recipe is so delicious and crunchy, and it's great for a party or just to feed your family. I absolutely love it, and I've made it so many times, and it brings me back to my Panda Express days, but a little bit healthier because it's cauliflower, right? So if you guys love vegetarian recipes or just trying to get into them, I actually have a whole vegetarian playlist. It should be right here. That's up to my mom. But it has a bunch of healthy and not so healthy vegetarian dishes that you should definitely check out. So please let me know if you try this recipe and what you think in the comments down below. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.